The forms of international intervention in the domestic affair of a state have profoundly changed since the end of the Cold War, since they assumed a sort of a new democratic attitude, a democratic character, because of they are carried out mainly by the most powerful democracies in the world. Secondly, because of they are carried out in the name of democratic principles, as the protection of human rights or the promotion of human dignity. And finally, because of they are aimed at the democratization of the target country. Recent forms of intervention are committed to the institutional reconstruction and the state building in the target country, and state building means essentially, or is understood essentially, as a way to promote good governance in the target country. So we can say that since the end of the Cold War, a new relationship has been established between intervention and democratization. This ISPI study deals with this topic and look at this new relationship between intervention and democratization from four main perspectives. First of all, looking at the US record in promoting democracy by external intervention, not only looking at if and how or when the US military interventions ended up actually in fostering good governance or democratic governance in the target country, but looking at the human rights record in those countries, if it improves or not after a US military intervention. Secondly, looking at the NATO role in the promotion of democracy, in this case looking both at the NATO role in countries where NATO intervened in, and in countries where NATO did not intervene but has played a role in the promotion of democracy in the country. Thirdly, looking at the conditions which make the promotion or the transition toward democracy luckier. What are the conditions which affect the democratic shift? This is an important topic in order to design a functional strategy for the interveners. And finally, suggesting the idea that the purpose of the democratization entails several paradoxes, and starting from these paradoxes we can understand and possibly explain the establishment of the so-called neo-trusteeship, that form of shared sovereignty or power sharing between international officials and local political leaders. So the idea suggested is that this new form of trusteeship can be understood as an effect of this new relationship between intervention and democratization.